Hello everyone, my name is Jazz. Welcome back to my channel. Today you're not going to be seeing my face because I look like total butt. Today you're just going to be seeing me talk with my hands a lot. This video is all about how I do my own self manicures at home. This is something I've been doing for the past couple of months, and I thought it would be really cool to share because the nails themselves only cost $5 and I've had them stay on for a total of 3 weeks at a time. So yeah, I think it's totally worth it. Saves you a bunch of money and it's really easy, and I'm going to show you just how easy it actually is. If you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing me rave about these nails for the last couple of months. I don't really know what made me try them in the first place. I just was curious to see if glue-on nails worked anymore. And I was pleasantly surprised. I've been posting about them a lot. This is not them, by the way. These are just my normal nails, but I'm going to show you exactly how I do it from start to finish. It's really easy, and I think I can kind of give you some tips and tricks if you want to try it at home yourself. So I'm just going to get right into it, I guess. So these are the nails that I buy right here. I get them at Target, and I think they are $5 total, maybe like $4.99. You want to make sure you get this exact brand right here because these are the ones that are going to last you up to 3 weeks. I know that Kiss makes a bunch of different kinds of nails. They make ones that are like polished already and have fun art on them, but that is not the right kind to get. Those tend to be thinner than these, and they just don't last quite as long. So these say Salon Acrylic Natural on them. There's also one that says Acrylic Nude. That is not the same as this, and it looks like a French manicure. Also not the one you want to get. You want to get these that are kind of thick looking. You can see in that picture how thick they look. And they're just kind of like neutral colored. They're kind of white, but they're like just not colored. This is the real short length. They do have other lengths. I've tried the long length, and those actually worked really well too, but I think this length is more suitable for like my everyday life. So I like this one better. It does also, it says wear natural or polished. So yeah, I know there's a bunch that look really similar to this, so just make sure you're picking out the right ones when you go there. Just for reference, the side of this says glue on 7-day wear, natural or polished. And that is actually really cool. I have painted these nails like after the first week. I'll wear them natural for a week, and then I'll paint them for a week, and then it looks like I have different nails, but it's the same freaking thing. It's awesome. This is what the back of the box looks like, and it actually does have application tips as well as all the ingredients. So this comes with glue, a nail file, a cuticle stick, and a bunch of different sizes of the nails. And then this side just says ideal for polish and art, and flexi fit technology. Real fancy stuff. So yeah, these are the ones that you want to make sure you get. You're also going to want a nail file of your choice. It does come with one in the box, but I would recommend getting like a coarser one just to prep your nails, as well as a nail clipper. This is also just to prep your natural nails. This is also very important. You're going to want some nail polish remover, even if you don't have any nail polish on your nails to start with. I use 100% acetone nail polish remover. This is one of the ones you dip your fingers into, although I'm not going to use it that way, but any nail polish remover will work. And you're going to want some Q-tips for this too. This is very important, so make sure you have some of those on hand. And last but not least, if you want to cover your workstation and make sure nothing gets ruined, like I have ruined so many tables in my life, you're going to want some paper towels as well. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to prep my nails to make it as easy to put these on as possible. So to do that, I'm first going to cut them really short. Once they're all pretty short and uniform looking, you just want to file them down, make sure that none of them are snagging. My left hand is totally dumb, so I can only do things with my right hand. So when I file my left hand, I move my right hand. When I file my right hand, I just hold it and move my right hand against it. Okay, so I just went ahead and opened this up to see what all came in it. So it comes with this tiny little emery board and a cuticle pusher stick, as well as the nails and the glue. So I'm actually gonna use the stick in here now. If you aren't familiar with a cuticle stick, it's just a little wooden stick that has this like slanted edge on one side, so you can use that to push back your cuticles. This doesn't need to be wooden. You can buy like silicone tipped ones, but it comes with this one, which is kind of nice because it's just disposable. But what you want to do is go along each finger and just run it up to your cuticles. You don't want to be too scary with it, but you do want to push them back because the more space you have on your actual nail bed to glue the nail down, the better it'll look. And the farther back you can put it down your nail bed, the longer they're gonna last as they grow out. Since I am really stupid with my left hand, this is not very easy for me to do. So just take your time, be gentle. Don't stab yourself and make yourself bleed. It's not that serious. Alright, so once you've done that, you can take the emery board that it came with or yours at home. The sides are different colors, but they don't feel any different to me, so I'm not sure. But what we're gonna do now is file down the tops of our nails. We're not actually trying to like get rid of the nails, we're just trying to rough it up because a rougher texture on your nails will make the glue and these nails stick to it so much better. So we just will kind of want to go over it. Now the last step is we want to take this acetone nail polish remover. We're going to take some on a Q-tip and we're just going to rub it over each nail. What this does is it dries out your nail, which also makes it a little bit of a rougher surface and makes the glue stick to it even better. So if you think about it, oil is slippery, you have oil on your fingers, so you want to remove any excess oil from the area that you're trying to make something stick. Okay, now it is time to pick out the nails. So it comes with a bunch of different sizes, and they actually have numbers on the little tabs at the top of each nail. They're really hard to see, but if you wanted to choose them by number, you can. But basically, you just want to fit one for each finger, and you want to try to make them the same on each hand if you can. So if you know this is a number 3, try to find a number 3 for your right pinky, that kind of deal. So you just want to see if they fit like that. If they do, you're gonna like set them aside and make a little pile. In my opinion, you want to go almost a little skinnier than fatter. If you're on the fence, I would choose the skinnier one. So I've picked my nails for each hand, and you want to make sure they match for each finger just so it looks uniform across. I know one time I lost a thumb and I had to put a different sized thumb on, and it looked really funny every time I like did anything. I could tell this one was like a lot bigger. So if you can, I mean, you want to get what fits your fingers, but typically if you can keep them uniform, that'll look better. Okay, so now it is time to do the gluing. So it comes with this little tiny glue thing. So what you want to do is you want to coat your entire fingernail and the entire back of the fake nail. But you want to do a really thin layer on each. But you want to make sure you actually coat the whole thing, because if you leave any air bubbles, that's when it'll start to like pop up under there. So you don't want any air bubbles at all. So you want to just coat the whole back of your nail. I'm not even squeezing at all. This is just like what's coming out already. Then you want to hold it by the tab and stick some glue down at the base of it. you want to line up by your cuticle first and then smush it down as fast as you can and just kind of hold it there for a second. Ta-da! A little bit of glue squeezed out around the cuticle there, so that means I probably put a little bit too much, but that's okay, we can clean that up later. So I'm just gonna leave that tab on there until I get them all glued on. So you can see I kind of glued, like my finger got stuck to it with some glue on the top. But that's okay because we'll file them down and you'll be able to buff that out. So there's one hand. Now I'm gonna take these off. And I'm gonna hold the top of the nail with my other nail just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, there's glue on them. But you wanna bend them down and then up. And they should come right off. There's one hand done. So now it gets tricky because you're not used to having these nails and you have to use them while you put on the other ones. Fun, real fun. So here we go. So, okay, I'm sucking now. The best tip I have for you is just to go slow and take your time. Okay, so once you've filed them all down, you want to get rid of all this extra glue. So if you look underneath my nails where the nail connects to my finger, most of them have a shit ton of glue all the way on my finger. Like this whole part is just filled up with glue, which is pretty uncomfortable. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of that pretty easily. So all you need is the acetone again. And this is when the Q-tips are gonna come in really handy because you can get right up under there with the Q-tip and you literally just wanna go back and forth until you can feel that all the glue is gone and you can like move your fingertip away from the nail. And this is gonna take quite a few Q-tips, but it will make a world of difference. Because the first time I tried these on, I didn't do this, and they were driving me absolutely nuts for like 2 days, and then I finally caved and was like, I have to do something, and I figured this out, that this works really well. So if you can tell now, that one is like really clean compared to that one that has a bunch of glue still on it. And it only took a couple seconds. So just do that to all the nails that are bugging you. And trust me, there's enough glue on there that this won't diminish like the actual wear of your nails. It's just gonna get rid of what's that excess glue that's not actually supposed to be there. You can also take the acetone and just kind of rub it on your hands wherever you got glue stuck to your fingers, and it should take that off as well. You also want to make sure you get all the glue off your fingertips, especially the ones that you use your phone with, because it will not recognize your fingerprints if you have glue stuck all over them. It's very annoying. Okay, so you could leave them plain like this. I think they actually look really pretty. They're kind of like a French fade this way, but I did kind of scrape them up a little bit when I got the glue off of them. So I'm just gonna paint them. They look really awesome painted because they're super shiny somehow. Even if you do buff them down like this, they still end up so shiny. So I am using this OPI color called Dulce de Leche. And I have the Insta-Dry Sally Hansen top coat. That's all I'm going to be using. One thing to note when you are painting these, since they are thick like acrylics, you want to make sure you paint this like outer edge as well as the top. So make sure you bring that paint down over the edge or else it looks really obvious. I'm just going to try to be really careful and paint this up. Alright you guys, I just went ahead and painted this other hand off camera because y'all know how to paint your nails, and also I'm really bad at doing anything with my left hand, so it probably wasn't very visually pleasing. But this is how they turned out. I'm pretty proud of them. I'm glad that I painted them because I think they look really nice, and I have yet to use this color yet, so I really like it. I do really quickly want to touch on the removal process. I can make a video of me taking these off, but it just won't be up for a couple weeks because I want to enjoy them first. But you do not want to rip them off like a fucking child. You do want to soak them. So a lot like when you get gel polish at the salon and they soak them in the foils, that's what you want to do at home. So you want to get 100% acetone for that. You do actually want it to be 100% when you're taking it off. And you just want to soak a cotton pad, stick it right on the nail and wrap it up in foil. And you have to let them sit for like 10 to 15 minutes. So just post up, watch an episode of Friends, and then do one hand at a time so you can like work with them. But you basically want to like slide it off. So it'll break it down and it's just kind of like a glue, and it should all be able to just slide off your nail in one big go. You can use that little stick from the cuticle stick to like push them off if you need, and then use more remover if necessary to get them all the way off. But I promise you guys, these have never actually damaged my nails. When I take these off, my nails aren't like ripping off with them. My nails are exactly how long they've grown out to be, but these don't rip them off like the press-on nails of my 10-year-old days always did. So I am very impressed with this product, with these Kiss nails, and I just thought that some of you might be interested in seeing how they work. Like I said, these will last for like 3 days. Now, mind you, I'm not in like the service industry anymore, so I'm not like constantly washing my hands or like putting them in water, but I do like type on a computer most of the day and, you know, do normal everyday things, but I have not ever had to like be extra careful with these. They tend to stay on. They're pretty heavy duty, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you guys do this, I want to see. So tag me, send me a picture, tag me on Instagram or something, because I think these are awesome and I've just been really into them lately. This has been my new little nail hobby. You can save, you know, 20, 30 bucks a month or even more, depending on how often you go get your nails done, just by doing them at home. And honestly, it's kind of therapeutic to do your own nails at home, and you can make them exactly how you want them, which I really enjoy. So I guess that's it for today's video. Thank you again, and thanks for staring at my goofy hands for 15 minutes or however long this is. All right, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.